Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your guy via Philly. You know what I mean? It's Aggressive Intelligence. Touching down with y'all on this Friday. And I just wanted to do a quick video. And the title of this video is G.P.S. God's plans supersede. You know what I mean? God's plans supersede ours. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody could get something out this message. But it's definitely for those, the 30 and under crowd. And not just young black men, not just young black women, but, all people, I think battle with this. And I just want y'all to know that you always where you supposed to be, when you supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? There's no mistakes. Even when things don't go the way that we, wanted them to or hope that they would, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, that's the universe protecting us. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my teens, I used to feel out of place a lot. Even, around people, places, and things that was supposed to be fun and supposed to be exciting, especially for a teenager. It just didn't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I did a lot of dirt in my teens. But it was selective dirt. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't... most of what I got in trouble for, honestly, it was like trying to make money type shit. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't with the... I was the one, like... If it was 10 of us and 9 of the homies, had a off the wall idea that just, and a lot of it too was me knowing my mom was always on my top. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be extra careful with my dirt. But just certain things that was just off the wall, I just, I wasn't involved enough, especially when you think about, your early teens. I wasn't involved enough to understand, that God protects us, when we not developed or evolved enough to understand and, our discernment is not where it needs to be. A lot of times that's the universe and God protecting us from certain things that don't go our way, even when we want them to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just grateful for that. Because, it was a lot of times where, I think about decisions that I could have made that could have been life-changing, life-altering, and, even detrimental. You know what I'm saying? And I just think about those split decisions where I just follow my instinct and follow my heart. And, I was cool with being the one that decided not to go along with something, even though the other 9 went that way. I went home for the night. You know what I mean? I still remember vividly, I was like probably 13. This was when my mom had just got the crib up Frankfurt. I moved in Frankfurt on my 13th birthday in 1999. Like literally on my birthday, we was moving. You know what I'm saying? And not too long before that, I remember this was when I was still, my sister had the crib on Alden Street in West Philly. So I was like, I was stubborn. I'm a West Philly baby. So I grew to love Frankfurt and met a lot of thorough individuals in Frankfurt. But my roots, I'm a West Philly baby, and that's where my code come from. You know what I mean? Even at a young age, but I was still, spending nights and the whole summer, really. I didn't even come stay in Frankfurt at all until the school year started, and I had to. But one of them last trips not trips, because I was still staying in West Philly, but one of those last times I remember with being with the homies, we was probably like 13, maybe 14. And they, we was just doing regular shit. We was at the schoolyard, I think, probably playing ball in the creek or something. And one of the homies had a crazy ass idea to go get a Johnny. And it sounded fun, it sounded tempting, but I just knew that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like 4 or 5 of us. They went and they did their thing. And, I just told them be careful. And I think I went in the house for the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have that thing in you to where you cool with separating yourself from the crowd. And that's something that my mother instilled in me at an early age. She always told me, when you stand for what's right, a lot of times you're going to have to stand alone. And that's heavy. That's one of the things that stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And one of those thoughts that I used to always have when it was time to make a split decision, you know what I'm saying, on things. So, you know, not to drag this drop out too long, I just wanted to talk to y'all, like I said, especially the 30 and under crowd, and especially 20 and under, when you really trying to figure this thing out. You know what I'm saying? Just know you always where you meant to be when you meant to be there. Even times where you might get sidetracked, or I think about a lot of times. It happened today. You know what I'm saying? I left my Red Bull upstairs. So I'm like, man, either go even more out the way and go grab another one, and then I'm going to end up buying two because I need to do. So they'll have to spend a little bit more, or just take that step, that walk back up the steps. And you know, everybody don't know, but yeah, where I live at, it'd be feeling like a journey to go the hell upstairs sometimes. Like, but I was like, you know what I mean, run back upstairs and grab it. Before I would have got aggravated about things like that, like, but now I understand that me leaving that Red Bull is stopping me from being somewhere else later in the day where I wasn't meant to be. And this before my day even gets started. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that y'all in the universe protect us. Like, the day ain't even start really. And he already probably set it up in a way that something that wasn't meant for me down the line, if I didn't forget that Red Bull, I might have ran into. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a small example, but I just wanted to share that with y'all and share my thoughts on that. Like, you know what I mean? God's playing Supersede, G.P.S. You know what I'm saying? And just let that sink in, and try to carry that with y'all day to day. And just know, like, follow your intuition, you know what I'm saying? And when you feel out of place, just know you exactly where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all tapping in. It's Aggressive Intelligence. I'll be touching down with y'all soon. You know what I mean? Y'all have a good weekend. Even if you got work, you know what I mean? Find a way to enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all, and I'll touch down with y'all in a sec. It's Aggressive Intelligence.